What if we could communicate with animals? It's a fascinating question that has captured the imaginations of people for centuries. Many of us have wondered what our pets are thinking or what the birds outside our window are saying to each other. But could it ever be possible to actually communicate with animals in a meaningful way? In this video, we'll explore this question and look at some of the current research being done in the field of animal communication. We'll also consider the implications of being able to communicate with animals and what it could mean for our relationship with the natural world. The science of animal communication. Before we can consider whether we can communicate with animals, we need to understand how animals communicate with each other. Different species use a variety of methods to convey information, including sound, body language, and scent. For example, birds use song to attract mates and establish territory, while many mammals use scent to mark their territory and communicate with others. Scientists have been studying animal communication for decades, and they've made some remarkable discoveries. For example, researchers have found that some species of monkeys have a complex system of vocalizations that can convey different meanings depending on the context. Similarly, dolphins are known to use a variety of clicks, whistles, and body postures to communicate with each other. The quest for animal language. Given that animals already have complex communication systems, some researchers have asked whether it's possible to teach animals to understand human language. For example, there have been attempts to teach apes and dolphins to use sign language or artificial communication systems. While there have been some successes in this area, it's still unclear whether animals can truly understand human language in the same way that we do. Some researchers argue that the differences between human and animal cognition are simply too great to bridge with language. Others point to evidence that animals can learn to associate certain sounds or gestures with specific meanings, suggesting that some level of communication may be possible. The ethical implications of animal communication. Assuming that we could communicate with animals, what would it mean for our relationship with them? Would it change the way we treat them? Would it give us greater insight into their needs and desires? Some animal rights activists argue that being able to communicate with animals would fundamentally change the way we view them. If we could understand their thoughts and feelings, we might be more likely to treat them with respect and empathy. Others worry that the ability to communicate with animals could lead to even greater exploitation of them, as we could use them for our own purposes more effectively. The benefits of animal communication. The ability to communicate with animals could have numerous benefits, both for humans and for the animals themselves. For example, it could help us to better understand their needs and behaviors, which could improve their welfare and reduce the risk of human-animal conflicts. It could also lead to breakthroughs in conservation efforts, as we could more effectively monitor and protect endangered species. In addition, animal communication could provide new insights into the natural world and our place within it. By understanding how animals perceive and experience the world around them, we could gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of preserving biodiversity. Challenges to animal communication. Despite the potential benefits of animal communication, there are also significant challenges to overcome. For example, we may need to develop entirely new methods of communication that are tailored to the unique ways in which different species perceive the world. We may also need to address ethical concerns surrounding the use of animals in research and the potential impact of human-animal communication on natural ecosystems. Furthermore, even if we are able to communicate with animals, it's unlikely that we will ever truly understand their experience of the world. Just as language barriers can limit our ability to fully understand and connect with other humans, our differences from animals may always prevent us from fully comprehending their thoughts and emotions. Interpreting animal communication. Another challenge to communicating with animals is the issue of interpretation. Even if we could understand their vocalizations or body language, we may not always be able to accurately interpret their intended meaning. For example, a dog's tail wag can indicate either happiness or anxiety, depending on the context. Interpreting animal communication may require not only a deep understanding of the particular species in question, but also the ability to interpret complex social and environmental cues. This could require significant research and training, as well as ongoing efforts to improve our understanding of animal behavior. The role of technology in animal communication. Advancements in technology have the potential to revolutionize our ability to communicate with animals. For example, researchers are developing devices that can analyze and translate animal vocalizations, allowing us to understand the meaning behind their calls and songs. Similarly, technologies such as remote cameras and drones can help us to better observe and understand animal behavior in the wild. However, as with any technology, there are also potential downsides to consider. For example, reliance on technology could lead to a disconnect between humans and nature, as we rely more heavily on machines to understand the natural world. Additionally, there may be ethical concerns surrounding the use of technology to manipulate or control animal behavior. The future of animal communication. While we may never fully bridge the gap between human and animal cognition, ongoing research and advancements in technology offer hope for greater understanding and connection with the natural world. As we continue to explore the complexities of animal communication, we may discover new ways to connect with and understand the creatures that share our planet. Ultimately, the ability to communicate with animals could have far-reaching implications for our relationship with the natural world, including our understanding of biodiversity, animal welfare, and our own place within the ecosystem. Whether we achieve this goal or not, the pursuit of animal communication offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexity and wonder of the natural world. In conclusion, the ability to communicate with animals is a fascinating and complex topic that raises many questions about our relationship with the natural world. While there are significant challenges to overcome, such as interpretation and ethical concerns, ongoing research and advancements in technology offer hope for greater understanding and empathy towards our non-human companions. Thank you for watching and joining us on this exploration of animal communication. We hope that this discussion has provided new insights and perspectives on our relationship with the creatures that share our planet, and that it has sparked your curiosity and interest in further exploration of this fascinating topic.